received awards in Scholastic, and she will be changing it up with an inspiring flash fiction piece she wrote this year. Put them together for Sammy Rain!
On the place that you left, our minds in trouble.
Hi, I am going to be reading you a piece that is titled Blue Skies and Concrete. She began to type furiously on her laptop as the teacher spoke. Brainstorm pairs of characters. Something must be ending for them, he said. The snowy outside world dulled the already gray classroom, matching the dull looks on the faces of the other kids in the room. Being 3 stories up, only the tops of the buildings were visible, but the hard concrete still remained. You know what's ending for me, she thought? My sanity, that's what. Everyone around her fell into silence, coming up with creative ideas to write about, and better flash fiction pieces than she could ever write. I'm a poet, not a flash fiction writer, she thought. My stories are either way too short or hella long and never end for like 50 pages, if I haven't given up by then. She held the K and F key down, alternating between the 2 letters that kept popping up in little lines, stopping its previous counterpart. She grew tired of this swapping until she deleted the letter, shaking her head. She couldn't think of anything, while the kids around her spat out answers to the punky teacher with gasps of oohs and ahs all around as an orange marker squeaked across the already dirty whiteboard. God and Satan, one girl yelled. She got too much credit for that. A boy and his dog, the ginger boy announced. Psychologist and a client, chirped the blonde girl. Like that wasn't a total cliche, she thought. Staring down at her laptop for any form of inspiration to happen, her teacher wouldn't be happy if she didn't write anything, but all she could think of was how she couldn't wait for the day to be over, to go home, catch up on some sleep, maybe eat an actual meal, and maybe even see her mom before she ran off for another taxi call like she did every 10 minutes. But instead, she was stuck in this mucky old room that could freeze over any second while the teacher sat in short-sleeved shirt because it was totally nice weather outside. She thought he was crazy. Then again, everyone did, but we all loved him for one reason or another. Turning her head around the room, she named off everyone in the horseshoe-style room around her. Nadia, Michael, Juliet, JT, Kate, Jordan, DJ, May, Grace, Shannon, Allie. As she looked back down to her laptop, she realized that no one had magically written her a flash fiction piece like she'd hoped. She sighed heavily. She looked to her teacher, now with orange and black shades on, because he didn't look ridiculous enough, apparently. And an idea shot into her head. She turned back to her computer, opened a fresh document, and began to type furiously on her laptop as the teacher spoke. The snowy outside world brought a shine to the white classroom, matching the sparkling looks on the faces of the other kids in the room. Being 3 stories up, only tops of the buildings were visible, but the blue skies still remained.